Hey, here's a cool statistic and a thought for you. If you began right now, instead of waiting for the 1st of January, you would be 31 days ahead of people who waited till January 1st. What might that be worth to you? Well, let's see. You can grow and surround yourself with grounded, centered leadership, especially in those holiday times. It reminds me a little bit of my client uh, who works for a financial company. A couple, 3 years ago, this person came to me and said, Carol, every single year it's the same thing. Uh, Holidays come far too quickly, end of year comes far too quickly, and I end up not being able to show up the way I want to show up. This person had a spouse with a birthday in December. There was a lot of year end things that this person had to do because of the nature of the job, and year end. And this person also just had a propensity to want to help people and maybe not such a good idea of how to manage their time. So as we work together, um, the backpack of burdens, the things that went from the office to the home, from the home to the office, and never got reduced, but only got added, those things got reduced and a schedule started to sink in. It did take some time, but how it worked was step by step and bit by bit. And so while you are watching this, perhaps you're working for yourself. I give this person, my attention because of the holidays and they just came into my mind. But really, what I'm saying is, especially as a solopreneur, we will oftentimes, and most people will oftentimes use that year end as a pivot time. And we'll also throw away, oh gosh, I can't do this. I'm baking for my my relatives. I'm doing these important family things. I'm not saying throw away your important family things. I'm saying there's a way to pre-plan and make strategic and important decisions about how you will show up that feels good to you. Some people may call that boundaries, and still make incremental progress on what's really important. So, if you've been following me and reading my emails, you will know that we had some Black Friday, Green Sparkle Friday half price for my 31 days to stop the spin. We are now, it's still available, but now we're at full price, which is still, less than, even if I did one session, it's still less. It's still $197. You get 31 days, which is really cool because you get 31 days of little small doable exercises. And if you began the pre-work today, then what would happen is by January 1st you'd wake up and you would go back maybe in your journal, if you keep a special journal for all this, and say, oh my gosh, look, I started December 1st, and even though I had all these holidays and all these things going on, I actually got somewhere. And now that I've got the oomph to do more in January, imagine what I could do. Because don't forget, your success isn't based on strategy or posts or any of that necessarily. What your success is based on is who you become, right? What sells in 2026 is your standards, your energy, and your identity relative to how you help your ideal client, because it's definitely not about information. The information age is long gone. The things that used to work, you've got to put those aside. AI is taking over the world, right? I'm not AI. This is a real video. You can choose to believe that or not. That's up to you. But I am definitely not AI. And what we know is who you are being determines what you can hold, how you can lead, and how you can sell. And this 31 days of small little exercises will really get you going for January. And you will walk into January, run into January feeling energized, happy, and I can't wait to see you in January because 2026 is going to be a really pivotal year. There's a lot going on, and I'd love to see you as well equipped as possible for it. So grab your last second opportunity. If you don't want to do that kind of thing, and if you'd prefer to just talk to me in person on a Zoom, I'll add the link to that as well. I do have a few spots available in December to just, chat and see what is right for you. And happy December holidays, everybody. Bye-bye.